TheDailyTea. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button and also the bell notification. Today is part 2 of our new normal. So let's get started. The real reason why Trump refused to invoke the DPA, the Defense Protection Act, is because he wanted to brag in his press conference to say, look, I didn't even have to invoke the DPA. Many companies already starting to make PPE and vents. They stepped up without using force because they loved me. But it didn't turn out that way. Some people in the staff or doctors urged Trump to invoke the DPA ASAP. Also, some major companies such as GM, Ford, and 3M pushed back before the DPA was put in place. And I bet Trump said to himself, I wish this never happened in my term. Then he will flip it and say, maybe this is a good thing. I might win a second term and be labeled as a hero. I will bet all my money on that shit. I bet you his orange ass said that shit to himself. And Trump keep repeating, I want my country open again. We need to open now. See, you guys, that's all he fucking cares about. He doesn't give a damn how many people die or get corona. Fucking money fiend. Also, I have noticed the CDC is not right all the time. I will not believe everything the CDC say. When it's too fucking late, now they want to tell the public to wear masks everywhere you go. 2 months ago, they was saying don't wear a mask. I never listened to them from day one of this pandemic. I always wore a mask going outside. I'm not taking no fucking chances with my life. And I notice in public, people are wearing masks without gloves. That defeats the purpose, dummy. I always wear gloves with my mask. A lot of people don't even know that coronavirus is or a zoonotic virus that cross into humans. And the Paycheck Protection Program for small businesses is bullshit because several small business people are saying they are getting denied a loan. And the banks are saying we are not approving any more loans until we get clarity from Trump in the White House. I knew it was going to be a fucking disaster. And Johnson & Johnson is saying that they can create a vaccine in less than 15 months. Usually it takes 5 to 8 years. But can we trust a vaccine that was fast-tracked? Which means they will cut corners to speed up the creation. And that shit isn't safe. They want to make 1 billion vaccines by next May. I don't trust it. Listen, dumb ass Rudy Giuliani talk about hydrochloroquine. He said this is a novel virus. No, dumbass, it's a novice virus, which means new virus. And he said Passover means the angel of death. I swear he is truly the dumbest lawyer in the world. I'm so glad the animals in the zoo are not forgotten. The zookeepers are taking care of our fur babies. Except for the Bronx Zoo. Everybody know what happened. Stupid ass employee at the Bronx Zoo came to work. I know, not knowing that they had the damn coronavirus. And spread it to all of the tigers and the lions. Poor babies were coughing up a fur ball. But the vet said that they are fine. I hope so. I love animals. They are the only ones on this planet that shows unconditional love. You gotta love them. Let's save all the animals. Fuck humans. And regarding the experimental drugs such as hydrochloroquine and chloroquine, I found out the ones who are getting the drugs are rich white people and politicians, which is not right. Most doctors are refusing to give to severe black patients, saying it might kill you. They are saying that because they want to save the drug to give it to a young white person. And there are a lot of people and doctors doesn't know it might kill you if you have a heart disease. And if you give too much, and if you combine both drugs. Meaning if you give the patient both drugs at the same time. I'm not a doctor, but that's what Dr. V told me. So I trust what he's saying. If you, the person, does not have a heart condition, and you give a small dose of chloroquine and the Z-Pack, the person will not die from chloroquine. And many companies worldwide are trying to develop 15 vaccines to fight this virus by using Myrna, DNA, nanoparticles, synthetic and modified viruses. And all the doctors out there are not telling us the truth, lying, saying you can't treat or cure a virus with meds. Yes, you can. It's called viral drugs. What do you think a flu is? A damn virus. And there are over 20 types of drugs to cure a flu. And it doesn't make no sense why they can't create a cure for the common cold. It makes me so damn mad. And Walmart are not telling their employees how many people have the virus so they can make the decision to stay home. So the employees are finding out who their coworkers have died on the news. I used to like Walmart, but now, nope, you are doing your people shady as hell. Regarding 3M no good ass, the CEO Mike Vollman refused to work with the White House to make N95 masks and ventilators. They are upset because the White House will not give them a forever liability clause. The White House will only give them a liability for this situation only, not for future situations. All 3M CEO wants is to make money for himself and his shareholders. He really don't give two fucks about all the people who are dying. It never fails. The white man always wants to make a buck no matter how many people dies. I'm so sick of people comparing this virus to 9/11. This is not the same. 9/11 was one day. This will stay for a lifetime, probably forever. Just like the flu with its many strands every year. This is not a war, folks, so stop it. Also, what some people don't realize, or maybe you know, is that we lost 2,753 lives on 9/11 and 7,067 lives COVID-19. So we lost far more now. You cannot compare 9/11 to today. And I heard on the news the Chinese said the virus 96% did come from a bat in Wuhan. And I have a feeling since Trump want to open the U.S. so freaking bad, I predict he will go against everyone in the White House and do what he want to do and open up the U.S. in June or through August. All he cares about is money, because all his businesses are losing money every minute. Hell, Trump, the world businesses are losing money every minute, dummy. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you guys about the unemployment stimulus checks. If you qualify, you will get a lot of cash per week. Let me explain. This is what you will already get state amount of employment. For example, if you live in New York or New Jersey, state amount is $740 a week for unemployment. Let's say you applied on March 20th. They will pay you back pay. So $740 for March 20th, back pay week 1. And $600 government stimulus check back pay for March 20th. Total $1,340. Then you will get another check total $1,340 for March 27th, back pay week 2. Then you will get another back pay check, same amount, for April 3rd, week 3. All of these several checks will come to you on April 10th, week 4. So let's total it all up. $1,340 times 4 weeks equals $5,306 on April 10th. Other state amounts are less, such as 45 other states. You can pretty guess who they are. But you will get the $600 per week automatic no matter what state you're in. Also, they said this $600 will go to people who are illegal. I'm not sure on that mess. Also, the IRS have created an online site to those who did not file their 2018 and 2019 tax return, such as dumb people who have a job and people who does not work, like people on SSI and SS disability, Social Security disability. In small towns, doctors are telling patients they have corona without testing, just guessing since they have some symptoms. Now that is just wrong. Tyler Perry paid for folks' groceries in Georgia and Louisiana. I wonder how his businesses are holding up in these trying times. Spill some of that moolah my way, Mr. Tyler Perry. Miss Medea. And regarding election voting, I think most states should have people vote by mail, no exceptions. We are living in a different world, folks. So that's my video for today. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, share this video. So you guys make sure you practice social distancing and wash your hands thoroughly. Forget what they saying. I'm washing my hands a little bit more than 20 seconds. I ain't taking no chances. One thing that they have got right is the hand washing. That is true. Because the more times you clean your hands with soap, the less likely you will get any coronavirus. I'm living proof. Because I used to be a person that get colds a lot when I lived in Northern California. I mean, several colds every year, like 10 or more a year. Since I was a child, all the way up into my adulthood. And I never understood it. I just thought that I just had a weak immune system. And then when I moved to Arizona and I noticed, I'm like, every year I noticed, why haven't I been getting colds or flus? And I thought about it. And I was like, I think it's because I'm washing my hands a lot more than I did when I was living in California. So I went years without a cold or a flu. And I really do think it was that. So what the doctors are saying about coronaviruses, which is, a cold is also part of the coronavirus family. It is true, by washing your hands several times a day with soap and water for 20 seconds or more, it does cut down the chances of contracting the virus. Most likely down to 0. But since we are dealing with a new coronavirus, we got to do a little bit more than washing our hands about 10 times a day. We got to practice social distancing. We got to make sure do not shake nobody's hands. Stay your butt in the house. Quarantine like your life depended on it. And listen to the news. So you guys stay safe. And I'll see you on the next Daily Tea. Peace.